Hey everyone, how's it going? Let me see if I have chat. That's the chat, maybe. There's no one currently in chat, but just in case, right? Yep, there it is. I have to make sure, just in case. So last time we were really hungry. Still kind of hungry. 3 out of 4 people dead because of the whole lack of food issue. I have kind of solved that issue. A little bit. Also, I think I need to move chat to this corner, right? That seems about right. But last time, we did a lot of secret hunting in the hopes of finding lots of delicious food. Didn't find too much. We found some food. However, I did discover where I could get eggs from. So I just kind of want to come in here to see if there's any any food just laying around. We need all the food we can get, to be fair. But I found out that if you go to the herder hamlet here, the old mushroom boys, this guy over here, which I cannot get to. Hold on. This guy actually gives you an egg for a green gem, which is expensive, yes, but I only needed 1 egg. So I managed to buy the final question mark upgrade for the keep, which is if we come over here, I now have a small but growing farm of kind of angry turtles. I mean, they yell at me, they don't actually attack, they're just turtles. And unfortunately, I can't phase through the turtles because they're the instructions for the turtles are over here. Can't really do anything with that. Yep, hello, Mr. Turtle. Yep, really angry. But the gist of it is, if you have these on the ground, I believe it's these, they lay eggs. And if they lay eggs, they turn into turtles. So I want to say it's maybe 2 of those for every egg, and then 1 egg for every turtle. Maybe. Or maybe it's 1 of those for an egg, and then 2 eggs for a turtle. I'm not entirely sure. I laid down 3 in here. I came back, 2 were gone, and then there was an extra turtle. So we kind of have food now. It's just very slow. And I also... they really do not want me in this room. Alright, Mr. Turtle. I will leave you alone. Other than that, I went ahead and just scoured every area we went to already, and I've picked up all the junk. There's a lot of junk, and I guess we'll sell it. We'll make a whole $7.50 out of this. It's not great, but it is something, I suppose. I also reorganized the old outkeep here. Kind of. I didn't do anything to here. There's hide, which I really don't know what to do with. But I've kind of put the weapons on the floor like so because they don't get pushed here for some reason. If they're on this wall, they'll get pushed. But they won't get pushed here. So I can now see all of our beautiful weapons. This just has the 1 amulet, which, what does this even do? +1 willpower. I don't think I care about that. I did get this, which is +1 dex. +6 evasion, -1 willpower. I mean, he's the one I want to have dex on. Yeah, no, I don't care about this. There was a dead body, and it said, "Please let me rest." So I used a shovel on him, and he turned into a grave that said "RIP." Oh, there's the ring mail. I was wondering where this went. I've also put all of our armor in here. Here are the completed, quote-unquote, sets. And then this is the sets to be completed, I think. I don't know if this actually goes with anything, or this. But there are bard clothes at the very least, so bards are stuff. There's a nomad set. I do have all the stuff for reed armor. I mean, this guy's wearing 90% of it right now. But no one else... But you actually have armor too. Maybe I give this guy... I mean, he's got, like, terrible... embalmer stuff right now. But then what is this guy gonna wear if he's not wearing reed armor? I don't think we move the armor around just yet. Speaking of, where did I... There's that box of armor. And then here's our item compendium, so we can check it. Potions are here. All of our crafting material or crafting recipes are in here. Lots of nice potions. There's nothing on this shelf. I, of course, now have the master torch room. This is where all of the torches are, just in giant piles all over the place. And we have all the throwables slash my couple crossbow quirls, grenades, all of our various books that we can use, not the secret books. This has nothing, of course, and here's all the random bracelets. I don't really know what to do with them. Everyone's already wearing a bracelet, and I don't think I care about any of these ones. So, right now, those are just there. And that's about the gist of it. Speaking of which, I did find... I found a secret or two, and one of them was actually a food consumption rate minus 5% cloak. So, the old Minotaur has been wearing that while he's been trying to conserve his food, because I can't have him starve while everyone else is dead. Also, he's been a tired boy, so he really has not done much. I do need to revive the boys because I want to make food. We have some food now, so we're gonna make some food and we're gonna head to the desert. But I need this guy to make the food since he's got the perk that lets him make multiple food at a time. They are all going to quickly die though. Just from being real hungry boys. Yep, there it goes. Oh, and I suppose I have been randomly picking up food other places. So we should stack the rest of this. It's black moss, that's not food. At least I don't think you can eat black moss. You also can't eat that. And then, I don't even remember getting that. It took me a couple hours wandering around trying to find all this nonsense yesterday. Okay, the food has been compiled. What can we actually make? I guess sausages? Sausages might be the best thing to make, which should be spices, meat, and salt, I believe. Use the spices and the meat to make 31 cooked meat, and then that is made into 27 sausages. Which should keep everyone kind of fed, at least long enough for us to go on some more adventures. You're gonna hold it because you can hold everything. Also, you get your bear cloak again. The hunger cloak can go back. We'll just put it here for right now. You get your timepiece. You can't actually use a timepiece if you're dead, surprisingly enough. I know, who would have guessed. So, I had to put it on this guy because I had to check what day it was. Because I kept checking the store to see if they ever had anything I needed and or eggs. They never did. They just did not. I did buy a ton of mudwort. What is it? Mudwort? It's the turtle stuff. I bought a ton of the turtle stuff. That way we could actually farm more turtles. So hopefully we come back, we'll have all the turtles in the world. So don't want to sell all this stuff right now. I'm just gonna throw it all in the sell corner. I did sell the sand mole hide, I think, chest, because we have everything but the chest, and I want to say I remember selling it. I don't. That's a set we're not gonna have. So ripperoni, pepperoni. I think I'll live without it. And the only other thing is we do have everything completed here, except it's not everything. There's another secret in here somewhere, because this man says it seems the restoration of the fortress is complete. However, I feel that it's missing something, and perhaps I should have read that whole thing. Perhaps the reason for this lies in my imperfection. He says that, but then when I actually built the last thing, this opened up, and then there was a note that says the outkeep has been rebuilt. Almost. So there is something somewhere that I can do. I just don't know where. Also, the sleep really stacks up. Yeah, they're all starving to death again. You really have to make sure you don't miss out on the sleep. Also, I had to switch those because he couldn't actually do anything. Again, being dead. The only thing else I think we want to do is I have 32 of these mushrooms, and we have a whole, like, 2 health potions. So I think we should make, let's say 5. That gives this guy a health potion, this guy 2 health potions, this guy 2 health potions, and this guy 1 health potion. That way everyone has health potions on the off chance that we are in like a terrible, terrible situation. I think that about covers it. I think I found another note. The only other note I found was fighting weeds by watering them down with poison is quite effective. However, it's unlikely that anything will be able to grow back. No idea what this is in reference to. I'm sure something. Also, might as well just yoink those sausages. No reason to leave those on the floor. I found it south of Cheeseburg. I found it right here. No idea what that's in reference to. Very odd. I also noticed that we never went down this hole. Because I went back over here and explored, and then there's a puzzle here of some sort, which I think you need an egg for, so I might have to buy another egg. I guess I always get one from the turtles. But, yeah, we haven't actually been anywhere down here, so that needs to be chopped into. I don't think we're going to do that right now. We have the option to either A, go back to the water temple of pain, or B, go to the desert of pain, and I want to go to the desert. I don't know why, I'm feeling like the desert. It's nighttime, it's probably not nearly as hot as it would be normally, and there's probably some eggs. I mean, it is the desert, and it's full of snakes. There's gotta be at least an egg or 2 there. Not that I need them, but I could use them to make pies, which would be good. I should actually look into making bigger recipes. I know you can make cheesecake with, I want to say it's like cheese and a grim cap and maybe a mudwort, which is pretty cheap because it doesn't need an egg. How do I actually get it? Am I going to have to drop in this hole? Oh no, I got to go all the way around. But I need to, I want to save up as much food as possible to get the bonus for making as much food with this guy. The issue is you starve to death before you can really get that accomplished. Alternatively, it'd be nice to find some more recipes. I'm sure there's some more recipes that, I mean, I have tenderloin, like nice, good, juicy steaks that I have no idea what we're supposed to do with. Besides just eat raw, I suppose. Hello, Mr. Snake. Yeah, the doors are locked. Not sure if anyone knew this, but the door's locked in this place, and it sucks. I just, hold on, nope, wrong button. Wrong button, hold on. Let me just, yeah, you stay in there. I will be maybe leaving. You know what? That's actually for the best. It keeps me out of Snake Land. I definitely should have saved before coming in here. Bit of a mistake. Got a little big for my britches. I mean, this is probably fine. We're certainly strong enough to fight off this, right? And then once we're nice and safe in the zombie lands, then we'll figure out what to do. This guy's already got a broken arm, or head, or something, and he's cursed too, which doesn't help. Do I miss out on a small amount of XP from this? Yes. Do I care? No. No, I do not. Bird's trying again. Stop. Thank you. Overall, not too bad. Not too bad at all. I don't think I know anti-curse. Is this the only guy left? That's the only guy left. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Oh, it's this guy's legs are broken. Oh, well. We'll fix that. I just didn't want to be surrounded by 800 billion snakes. Because there's a lot of snakes out there. There are a lot of snakes. And I don't want to have to deal with that. Do we even have anti-curse? Light, heal. Remove curse. Water magic 3. Fire magic 2. And it's sacred, which... You are? No, you're arcane. Water magic 3, fire magic 2. Like, there's no way you have any water magic at all. You have 0 water magic and 0 skill points. I think you're sacred. Yes, you are in fact sacred. It's a bit of shame. Could be worse. It could be, there was, I was worried I saw someone walk by there. It could be, yeah, minus 5 to all stats. Deadly poison. The snakes give deadly poison. And that is real rough. First, chest injury, no health regeneration. This guy's burdened. How is this guy burdened? Oh, that's because of the curse. It's like he's got minus 5 strength. That's why he's burdened. You definitely do actually. There is now just a desert storm. I guess I shouldn't have broken that. Okay. We don't have heal yet, right? You have heal. Earth magic 2. You don't have that. You don't have that. Oh well. It's more remains. Oh, is there gonna be 4 more crypts here? I didn't even need this tiny dagger. I don't think anyone wants to use it. It's 927 plus dex. I don't think anyone's gonna use that. Matt, there's lights. I knew light was around here somewhere. There's also giant spiders here in the desert, which is not good. The desert actually kind of sucks. But we did have to come here at some point. Mudar is starving. Good. Enjoy sausage. Did not open that. I guess I'm going to have to hit Alt-3. That still didn't open that. Oh, okay. But wait, who died? Who died out there? Now I'm very confused. Who in the world died outside, and how did they die? What could have killed them? I was trying to see if that trapdoor would come back up. It did not. Do any of these affect the trapdoor? Because I'm just gonna have to throw myself down that pit at this rate. Yep, the only way forward is down that pit. Well, I suppose we technically saved before we started. Better than the surface, since apparently something is killing enemies out there. Maybe the birds and the rats have finally decided to fight each other to the death. I'm gonna quick save before jumping down here. I should have quick saved before coming to the desert at all. But that's the past, and the past is in the past. Straight into a crypt. Alright. But is there anything in here I can loot? Nope, just it's a ton of dead people, huh? Can't even take those bones. Description in an unknown language. Hey, we know those languages, baby. Isn't it like a weird squiggle? What is this spell? It's just this. Radis, the royal chef and kitchen servants. Well, none of these people look like a rat. Oh God. Can't go 2 feet without being attacked by zombies. I don't particularly want to get close to them. Again, we only know Poison Bolt, so can't really do any long range spell casting. We need to get Firebolt or is there Lightning Bolt? I think there's Lightning Bolt. I don't think there's Ice Bolt, at least not in the base game. There's all the bolts except for one in the base game. Excuse me, zombie. I know you got a lot more health than your Patriots. I'm actually probably better off trying to kill this guy instead. Yep. That way I could just deal with this guy. I don't want to get hit by him. The whole forever cursed -5 stats really sucks. Turns out it's a pretty big detriment when you enter a dungeon and you can no longer get any experience. I know, who could have guessed? Alright. Consume the sausage. Everyone else probably also needs a sausage. Yep. Sausage time. Ah. Oh. Where have you been? The combat was yesterday, dude. Actually took forever. They're hairless rats. I believe it. They lost all of their hair during the death process. Task: clean up the dirt, reinforce the walls, and make sure the lightning doesn't damage it. Is there lightning outside? Is that what killed that guy? Deliver the scrolls to the library. Help the embalmers transfer Norad's minions' bodies. Deliver the remedy to the laboratory. Deliver the ingredients to the kitchen. Okay. I can't dig here. I can't clean up the dirt. I'm sorry. You're out of luck. And that is not Reed. Toxic potion? Toxic potion. I could tell that from a mile away. This is the kitchen. If there's any rats in there, everything's in an unknown language. Pantry. And then, of course, like, what even is the point of this one? I assume that probably opens up at some point. Don't know. Is there anyone in there? There's no one in there. That's weird. That was 100% a trap, but there's no one in here. There is a key, so I can get into the pantry. Oh, that's just the exit. Interesting. A little weird. I did sort my bags as well. So here are the keys we have left. Brass, iron, heavy, and ornate. Oh, and now that I think about it, when I was looking for food, I went to all 4 of the altars that you could put like a fish on to get a boost. And if you do all 4 of them, you get 4 graces, which gives you +1 to all stats. Which, I mean, I'm not sure if this guy needed that, but he was the only one alive, so he's the one who got it. These are going to explode. These are 100% going to explode. So the regular torch. That didn't explode, but it's, well, you know, we were looking for food, and it turns out there was a kitchen the whole time in the desert. Wormroot. They're called wormroots. I keep thinking they're mudworts, but that's the green one, I believe. That one didn't explode. None of them exploded. That's weird. Surely they would explode. No one exploded, and also there's nothing in here. This note has to mean something. Reinforce the wall in the barracks. Deliver the scrolls to the library. Where do you think the barracks is? I can't clean up dirt. Tell the bombers transfer the minions' bodies, which might be this. Remedy to the laboratory. Deliver the ingredients to the kitchen. Well, this is the... Oh my goodness. What is happening in here? What are we actually... Oh, there's a scroll. What are we actually making? In both alchemy and enchantment, the pill nut can increase evasion. I mean, that's great and all. But, do you think he just wants these things? Do you think there's any rhyme or reason to which is which? We're gonna have, yeah, there's exactly enough in here for each one. Those are definitely gonna have to be... You can talk to the bodies on the ground. You know, that's 100% true. I was thinking like, oh, it's just a rib cage. I was like, there's probably not enough guy there, right? I wasn't hired to fight the undead. The exterminator, trying to get rid of the rats. Sweetest drinks for the Emperor. Richest cake for the Emperor. Best of rolls for the Emperor. Well, you know, if I knew how to cook, oh, what a wonderful world that would be. What in the world are the recipes? Like, I assume I need to put these in order recipe. Refreshing blood for the Emperor. That's worm booze. Refreshing blood for the Emperor. Drinks for the Emperor. Oh, hello. How's it going? We're in the food room, and it's food puzzle time. Refreshing blood for the Emperor. Again, I never know the light spell. Drinks for the Emperor. A forest milk is a pell nut, I believe. I can't make forest milk. We have forest milk. I don't know if I'm supposed to get extra copies of this stuff to bring in here. Richest cake for the Emperor. Like, I would think this would be cheesecake, but we don't have the stuff for cheesecake. Best of rolls for the Emperor. See, I'm thinking, well, I mean, I assume this needs 3 ingredients, and then that needs 3 ingredients, that needs 3 ingredients, that needs 3 ingredients. The ingredient between this and this, or this one and that one are shared, and that's what's here. And then the ingredient with this and that is shared, and that's what's here. So I think I need to get the ingredients for a roll. Let's mark this on the old map. So it's a roll, a cake, sweet drink, and blood. And then each of those theoretically have 3 ingredients. So we gotta go find those. There wasn't a dead body in here, right? No, there's just dirt. And that should open something, but we're still technically locked in the desert. That is the main issue at the moment. And there may or may not be deadly lightning somewhere. I'm glad he removed this wall, just for no particular reason. Now, are we... Oh. Every time with these dumb zombies. He's cursed again, isn't he? Ugh. You walk one step, immediately ambushed. Is it so bad that I wanted to gain experience? Can't we live in the land of milk and honey and experience? Whack him. Not dead. Okay, anyone else in this weird cabinet? No? There is a force tincture, though. Does not help him to not be cursed. I'm gonna hold on. Well, I probably should maybe do it. Can't mine that. Kind of looks like you mine it because it's just... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, because it looks like it's just by itself. No, it's still connected to a wall. Here's another hole to jump in. Okay, well, we're still stuck here, so into the next hole.